The University Chancellor Search Committee has narrowed down to 3 candidates. Greenville welcomes the annual Pirate Fest, and track hosts the Bill Carson Invitational. Thank you for checking out today's webcast. I'm ANDI CARUSO. ECU is one step closer to naming a new chancellor. Final recommendations for the university's next leader were sent to UNC System President Margaret Spellings last week. Spellings will soon begin to interview 3 candidates. The new chancellor should be announced by the end of the month. A safety summit was held on Tuesday to find ways to decrease crime near campus. The meeting addressed issues like lack of lighting, crosswalks, and cameras. Organizers of the summit wanted to have student input on the issues. Greenville Police Chief Mark Holtzman asked students where the 5 new cameras needed to be installed. A third safety summit will happen this fall. A new app launched with the hope of making campus a safer place. The app, known as Live Safe, is available for smartphones and tablets. It offers 2-way anonymous communication with campus safety representatives through the forms of text, videos, and photos. Users can also anonymously share their location with ECU police when witnessing a crime. Live Safe also has a feature known as Safe Walk. This allows users to have a family or friends virtually watch them walk to their destination. SGA announced a new advisor in Monday's Senate meeting. Hank Bowen will begin his new role April 17th, the night of the SGA banquet. He worked as the coordinator for the first-year programs at ECU since November 2010 and served as the Assistant Director of Student Veteran Services.
This year is the 10th anniversary of Pirate Fest in Greenville. As the festival has gotten bigger each year of its existence, the biggest Pirate Fest Greenville has ever seen is set to begin this evening.
All of these people enjoying each other, enjoying beverages, enjoying good food, and enjoying this fantastic event that we put on. So through all the sweat and tears that it takes to put on this event, it is so worth it, and I really think it is so important for our community. It's a part of identity, it's a part of who we are. Pirate Fest started as a centennial celebration of East Carolina University, and it truly is a celebration of all things Pirate Nation. And that's who we are in Greenville. So this is a time for everyone to come out and support the community in which we live.
The evolution of the festival has gotten more and more attractive for the student pirate audience.
So students, I think, will be captivated by the carnival. Last year, the carnival only took up the front half of 5 Points Plaza, and we had a lot of great rides, but a lot of them appealed to a younger age. And now what we're trying to do is really activate the carnival for teenagers as well as students and adults. So we want to bring more rides that appeal to older adults and to students, and so we're bringing a Ferris wheel, a slide, some other really fun things that we think students will enjoy. I think students will be very excited about the music that we have to offer. The Monitors is a great jam band. They're so much fun playing Motown music. Barefoot Movement is just incredible. They have such a sweet homegrown sound, but they're really exciting as well, so I think students will enjoy that music. And then of course, who wouldn't love Smash Mouth on Saturday night, bringing back all the oldies, bringing some new tunes. So I think students will get really excited about that.
The Pirate Fest map has also gotten bigger through the years.
What's new about this year is the carnival at 5 Points. Last year it only took up the front half of the parking lot, and this year we're going all the way. We're capturing all of 5 Points Plaza just for the carnival. So you can expect to see a lot more rides, bigger rides, rides that are really well lit up, so it just lights up the night in Uptown. And this year we have brought the biggest band in the history of Pirate Fest, Smash Mouth.
For more information and a full list of Pirate Fest vendors, sponsors, and events, visit theeastcarolinian.com.
As ECU students begin to see the light at the end of the semester, the spring season is coming to life. With not only Pirate Fest kicking off this weekend, there's also a ton of student art shows and music recitals on and around campus this weekend and throughout the coming weeks. Senior art major Heather Graham, who won the hands-on competition earlier this semester, wrapped up her show Thursday. Heather won her very own kiln for firing her ceramic pieces after her time at ECU. As ECU's Research and Creative Achievement Week comes to a close, the undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate students who showed off their research can relax from a week of presentations at this evening's Wine and Design event at the Coffee Shack in nearby Winterville. The Student Association of Latin Spanish Affairs and Caribbean Student Association will also hold a carnival on campus this evening where students can register to vote and celebrate culture through food and fellowship. The ECU Drumline will host its annual Day of Drumming Saturday morning, and the ECU Army ROTC will host a Patriot Mud Run. To wrap up the day, the Inner Banks Improv Show will be hosted by Crave in Greenville. Sunday is the final day of the Spring Garden Lovers Weekend in nearby New Bern. For more information and a full list of events, visit theeastcarolinian.com.
Today we start sports off with Simone burying the field with track and field. Hi Kai, this week we put the spotlight on sophomore thrower Jalecia Calls. And just in her second season, Calls now has her name down in the ECU record books after a throw of 15.29 meters in the shot put during the Raleigh Relays.
It's a humbling experience to, one, have a collegiate record, and two, it makes me want to just continue to keep striving for a higher record.
Calls and the rest of her teammates will compete this weekend as the ECU track and field team will host their annual Bill Carson meet. This meet is held annually in honor of late coach Bill Carson, whom passed back in 2012 at the age of 76. Carson coached at ECU for many years. He has coached Olympic-level athletes and left a big footprint for the ECU track and field program. On the second day of the Bill Carson Invitational, a plaque is given to his widow, Ruth Ann, by current head coach Kurt Kraft in his honor. This meet consists of 6 teams competing over a 2-day period. I am Simone Berry, reporting for TEC TV. Back to you, Kai.
Thank you, Simone. The softball team is not doing well as they're on a 9-game losing streak and are at the bottom of the conference. The Pirates will welcome in the Memphis Tigers this weekend for a 3-game series, then will travel to Chapel Hill next Tuesday. The baseball team, though, is buoying as they picked up a weekend series win over the Houston Cougars and then a revenge win over Elon. The Pirates will now have a long road trip as the Pirates will head to New Orleans to face conference foe Tulane in an important conference series. The Pirates will then head to face UNC Wilmington for a midweek game on Tuesday. Keep up with the East Carolina online and in the paper for all updates on ECU athletics.
We want to thank you for checking out today's show. Our last show for the semester will be next Friday. You don't want to miss it as we look back on this semester. Have a great weekend.